Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to do an updated setup. So as you can see, I am still in my personal. This is my Gillio medium Compagna and this is the yellow. It is almost 3.5 years old now, so it has got a beautiful patina and I just love it. So when we open it up, this is what you see. I do have 25mm rings in here, not 30, just because I wanted to keep it as slim and compact as I could. I do still have a lot in there, but I do feel like it is quite slim and compact, especially for me. You can also see that I don't have the fly leaf in here just because I found that it was bulking it up a little bit. So I did just remove that. I only did that a few days ago, maybe a week or so. We shall see how that goes. In these pockets, I have just some sticky notes in this zip pocket. And then I have my usual sticky notes here that I always have. So this is just on some jelly paper and they are stuck on there. Then in my pockets, I have this little journaling card here. I have this little guinea pig, it's like vinyl sticker. And then I also have this little seal that I got off an invitation that we got recently. And then I have a picture of my kiddos at the back here, an ollie clip. In the back, I have another little vinyl sticker. And then I have just some pictures and things from my children. These little dots, which I use on my monthly spreads. These are from cloth and paper, but I got them from Pippi Plans. I have a code, Nicola 10, if you want to save on that, and I'll leave links down below. Then I have a couple of sheets of this Filofax lined paper, all punched and just ready to go in case I need to add, something in. Then I have 2 invitations here, just so I can keep those on me. Then in the back pocket, I have this card from my husband, and then I just have a letter for my daughter starting school in September, so that's in there. Again, I try to really pare down what I was carrying with me. I am kind of using my medium XL for like a home binder and storing things, so it does have a lot more important letters and things in there. And then in the back I have my little task cards which I made. I do have one in the actual planner as well, so I just have some there. I have another little sticker, a picture that my son drew, a picture of my kiddos, and then some washi tape. And in the back here I just have some stickers. So I'll just quickly go through these. These are Josephine Bow and these are for the Hobonichis. I do have the Hobonichi in here, so I've just kept some stickers there for that. This is Blossom Nose Co. And then I have some Create with Pen, little weekly kits for the Hobonichi. Again, some more kind of weekly stickers. And then I have a bunch of these little bloom papery stickers and they're all foiled and they're gorgeous, so I use those sometimes on my dailies. So let's get into the actual planner. This here is a dashboard from my shop, and you're not going to be able to see it very well, but it does have some 10 daily reminders just kind of etched into the acetate there. I have a picture of our new doggy that we are getting, some vellum from my shop, and then I have just a piece of clear acetate with a little brain dump on. So I will just kind of do these every week or so, whenever I feel the need, and then I can cross them off. I also have a little waiting on list as well at the back, just so I can keep a reminder out of things I am waiting on. I then have a Foxy Fix dashboard. So this has vellum. It's got a little card here from Planner Monkey Co. I think this is Poopy Plans. Again, another picture, some stickers, and then that's a little journaling card down there. Some acetate, and then I have my dividers. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 7 in here. We shall see. So this first one is probably the smallest section, and it's just my to-do section and task manager section. So these are from Paper Test Designs, and I just have things written down that I can just scribble down and then cross off when I have done that. And then this task manager, I can plan out, you know, projects that require multiple steps. So sometimes they will be on here, and sometimes I can break them down on here. And then just have some sticky notes on the back of there. Next up, I have another picture. This little clip is from Etsy. I'll try and leave a link below. These dividers are from my shop as well. A picture of my kiddos again, and another little card from Poopy Plans. And these are notes. So I have a lot of note paper in here, and these are more notes and lists that I wouldn't want to keep permanently. So I just have lots of different note papers in there. These are SM plans, these are file facts, and then I have more permanent notes and lists that I want to keep. So we are going on holiday, so I'm making a packing list, and I have some notes on the dog. Then I have a book list, a wish list, a TV list, someday maybe list, add to planner, bucket list, research list, and then Christmas ideas will go on here. It's also my daughter's birthday in November, so her ideas will go on there. I've just popped this in, so this is just a little weekly cleaning sheet, and this is from Crossbow Printables. And on here I was going to write my kind of ideal cleaning schedule rather than using it to tick off every week, so it'll be more for reference. Then I have a picture of my children. In the back here I just have different notes, so some of these are measurements for their height and weight, and other things are school notes. Then they each have a piece of Filofax paper, just as a little health log really, and I do have these tabbed. So I have those for all of them. And then my next section, this is a little card that I thought was super cute, and I just popped it in there. This is finances. So I am using the Paper Test Designs, and I use it like this with a list sheet in between the months. So I normally use this for no spend. I have this here for my shop expenses, and then I can do personal expenses and home expenses here, just to keep a little track of everything. And I do mark the month with this little tab down here. So I have the whole year in there. Again, just some more sticky notes. My next section is my calendar. So it is quite a big section, this one. Again, I just have some acetate from my shop, Paper Test Designs overview. I have another overview which is just memories that I keep. I have goals in the back, and then this personal information sheet that I still haven't filled out. Next, I have the Filofax week on 2 pages. I am actually thinking about getting the 2022 one soon, as I have got a little list going here of things that I need to be reminded of. So I do have the whole year in, but I just clip the beginning of the year together. And then this is August, and then September, October, November and December. Again, my little sticky note of things for next year, this sticky note is from Lauren Phelps Designs, again through Pippi Plans. My next section is my weekly. So I am using my cut up Hobonichi in here, and I have from July until the end of the year. And I love this because it doesn't take up much room. Let me show you. So you can see here I do have a page marker which is actually quite thick. So without that it wouldn't take up much room at all. And I tend to do events down here, or day specific to-dos, and then I do meal tracking down here. I have to do, to buy, and a waiting on, some sort of list down this side, or important notes or something like that. So sometimes I use the stickers, as you can see here, those ones in my back pocket, whereas sometimes I just don't use those at all. I have this little page marker. So this again is from Lauren Phelps Designs, and I did just cut it so that I can easily remove it, but I just think it's so beautiful. And that is in there. So I do a little bit of pre-planning in those, especially for to-dos and things that I don't want to forget. Next up I have my dailies. So I found this little sticker sheet in my stash, and I just thought I would pop it in my planner because I've had it absolutely years and I've still not used one single sticker because I thought they were too cute. So I just thought I would pop it in there so at least I could look at it whenever I flip through my planner. I have another little doggy picture on the back, and then my dailies I changed back to these. So these are the Day on 2 page from Franklin Cobie Compact, and I just sliced the original hole punches off and repunched them, and it works super duper well. You can see it doesn't really interfere with any of the time scheduling, so I like that. I've only been using them a few days so far. And then I have my little page marker, which again is from Franklin Covey, and I just have a picture, another little sticker, and then one of my cards on the back. I do tend to pre-decorate these, just normally a week in advance. On a Sunday I will do that so I don't have to worry about that. And then this is Saturday, and then Sunday. I don't think I haven't gone any further than that, and I just have a month of those in at a time. Oh, I actually have a month and a few days. I did have the whole of August and the whole of September in here, and the planner's still closed perfectly well, but I just wanted to keep it as slim and light as I could. So I do just have kind of the first week of September in there. And then I have a little card here that I thought was cute. And next up I have the monthly section from the Hobonichi. So here I'm using it a bit of a daily health log, and I will just jot down how I'm feeling, like headaches and things like that. So I have until the end of the year in there. Then I have some gratitude journaling. These are from SM Plans. And then I have my health log and doctor's visits and trackers in the back. I still haven't used this one, but I just haven't taken it out yet. I have my workout tracker, which I have been terrible at. Gluten-free the same. And then this one is my cycle tracker. And then a page lifter. And that's it. The pen I am currently using is the Sarasa Dry. And I do really like this pen. You can see here some of the wonderful patina that I was talking about before. I just absolutely adore it. So that is it really. If you have any questions, let me know below, and I am just really happy with how slim she is and how well she's working right now. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.